And we're live! Season 2, Episode 16, Week 9 College Football Preview. This is Tyler's Talking Sports. We appreciate y'all stopping by. On the other side of the mic is my brother from another mother, Tyler Hess. You know, I haven't butchered that this season yet.
I know, you're doing great with that.
I just butchered it. Next episode's butchered.
Wow,
and I myself am Tyler Castle, and what we do here is we talk college sports, primarily college football this season. Appreciate y'all stopping by.
Hey guys, before you go on, I want to say one thing.
Oh.
If this is your first time, this is your first date with us, sit back, relax, have a good time. If this is your third, fourth, fifth time watching, listening, guys, you're comfortable with us now. You know who we are. We don't have to introduce. There's no awkwardness. I can fart in front of you now. He can fart in front of you. We at that point in the dating.
Ooh, little gas.
Little gas. So, guys, you don't care. Pretend like it's that third date. Let us in. And I don't mean what you're thinking. I mean, let us in the house. Let's get back. Let's relax.
Let us meet the family.
Let's meet the family, have a good dinner, watch a movie. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Hit that follow button on all our social medias for us.
Sure would appreciate it. It means a lot, guys. We're on the road to 100 subscribers on YouTube. That's our goal this year. Yep. We're going to try to hit it. We're getting close to our Facebook following goal. Our goal is 1,000 by November 23rd. I think we're at 955, 956, somewhere in there. So we're close, guys. So keep sending invites. If you're listening to us and you're still not following us, just hit that follow button. It helps out more than you think.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Puts us in a whole different thing. It's great.
It does.
Gives us more weapons and tools to use to make a better content for you guys.
That's what we're here for.
That's exactly right.
Before
we go any farther, this episode is brought to you by Little's Lawn Care.
Gosh.
Little's Lawn Care, and you know what? You might think, why they got Little's Lawn Care on here? I don't need my yard mowed. It's over with. There's only one guy in Russell County still needs to mow his yard, and that's Tyler Hess. Why do I need him? You know what? He'll get rid of those leaves that fell out of that tree. You know that
really?
gutter? You know that gutter that you got leaves in? He'll get up there. He'll climb his little 5'10" behind end up that ladder, clean those gutters.
Oh, 5'10" small to you? Oh, okay.
Same. It is to me. He'll do whatever you need. Little's Lawn Care. He'll take care of that lawn, which is a year-round process. And then you know what? Come next spring, your lawn's ready and will look like Augusta. I promise you. So if you want that free estimate, you want Brandon Little from Little's Lawn Care to come take care of your lawn, that phone number you need to dial and let him know that Tyler's Talking Sports sent you is 276-698-5104, and tell him go Dogs at the end because he is a Texas Longhorns fan.
Ooh, hook 'em horns. Sorry about your week, bruh. Sorry, man. I was rooting for y'all. Yeah, 276-698-5104 to give Brandon a call. Get that grass nice and shiny.
You shoot him a text, too. He don't care to shoot a text. He'll do it all.
You want to mow one more time, guys, if you haven't. Right before the end of the year, just make sure everything's nice and clean.
Yeah.
Because, you got to take care of that grass.
Get that last mowing.
We'll get to it now. Week 8's in the books.
Oh, man. What a week that was.
On to week 9.
Hey, week 8, thanks again. Greatest week I've ever had in college sports. I got to go
best.
I got a list secretly of games and things I wanted to do in my lifetime, and you helped me check that off. So again, I appreciate you.
Dude, we stepped on a field.
We were on the field.
We were on ESPN,
and we didn't vandalize it. Just so you guys know.
Yeah, we weren't even going to do it. Just to let y'all know, we even said when the game ended, we was like, "Don't rush the field, guys. We've been here. Act like you've been here. Yep. Smoke a cigar because that's your tradition.
Yep.
Don't storm the field. Don't take down the goalposts." But they did it. Hey, whatever. It was fun.
And
we saw an opportunity. We seized it.
We took it. And hey, we made ESPN like you said.
Yeah, never.
We're still waiting for them to call us and put us on. We're still waiting for that. So holler at us, ESPN.
Might be waiting a while.
Might be. But man, how's your week going so far? It's Thursday morning, almost to the weekend.
I know.
I got a 3-day weekend ahead of me.
Right early. Nice. Yeah. It's going good so far. Cannot complain. It's been a fast week. It's moving by very quickly.
Yeah.
Today's already Thursday, so
I know. Wild.
It's going great. How about you?
Hey, man, I can't complain. It's been a great week. The normal things, but nothing major. And like I said, I got a 3-day weekend ahead of me. Heading back to Knoxville. I loved it so much. Figured I'd go back another weekend, back-to-back weekend.
Yeah, big weekend for you.
Yeah, going to a concert, so that'll be fun. Jelly Roll, Warren Zetters. So I'm pumped about that.
No free shout-outs.
No free shout-outs. So, yeah.
We also got one more announcement before we get rolling into the local games for this week. If you haven't heard,
we're going to the Super Bowl.
Oh, my God, Hess. I'm going to kill you tonight. Sheesh.
Oh.
That's a joke. Facebook. Don't delete this. That's a joke. This is in internal humor here. We have a little, we talk mean to each other. That's just how we roll. Not being literal. Don't take that literal. Don't want to get banned. Gosh, you're going to have to cut that. Just kidding, guys. It's all right.
It's all good.
TTS on the road announcement.
Yes, sir.
Another one. Heading to Boone. November 23rd, baby.
Yeah, baby.
November 23rd.
You mean for real?
Being for real.
My man. That's
Cannot
dope.
wait, dude. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be a good time.
It is, man.
We're already planning stuff, guys. We ordered some more mics. We got 4 mics now. 4.
Yeah, 4.
So yeah, we're coming prepared.
We figured out our game plan. Nealon, the Knoxville trip. We figured out our game plan. We are going to lay out some content.
We had one video do very well, which we had to delete, which we're still kind of bummed about. But we're going to go. We got kind of a little bit better game plan ahead of time now, like I said, and we got a game plan for that session to try to repeat that again.
And so you guys know we didn't have to delete it because we got in trouble or there was something done.
No.
It was a request from the person that was in the video.
Because it was hilarious.
It was hilarious. It went viral, and apparently a lot of people didn't agree with some of the things he was saying, rightfully so. So he messaged us, was very polite, very nice, asked us to remove it. We did so. So don't think that we did something stupid down there or whatever. We just having a great time.
Hess and I just pushing content, guys.
Pushing it.
Pushing content.
Pushing content.
Man.
Yeah.
First start. Localish games.
Locals.
These are local games in Southwest Virginia area, Northeast Tennessee, depending on where you're listening from. UVA Wise versus Mars Hill, 2 p.m. at Wise this
Planet
Saturday.
Mars?
This is not.
Oh.
This is not 30 Seconds to Mars either.
Oh. Ooh. Throwback. Nice.
Throwback. Oh. Hey, I like me some 30 Seconds Mars. UVA Wise enters this one 2-4 and 1-3 in conference play. Mars Hill enters this one 2-3 and 2-2 in conference play. Who you got in this one, and what's the key to winning?
Man, I really want to go UVA Wise in this one, but the keys, I think, in this one, I mean, UVA Wise got to establish a little bit of a run game, take a little bit off the passing game, take some off of quarterback. I mean, he was leading them in rushing last game. He was throwing the ball. They established a little bit of a run game, takes pressure off that passing game. I think UVA Wise makes this a ball game. For Mars Hill, force UVA Wise into mistakes, take care of the football themselves, establish a run game for them as well, too. Ultimately, at the end of the day, who do I got? Probably going to go with UVA Wise in this one.
UVA Wise. I like that take.
Who is this good-looking thing over here?
Man, if you're watching video, this is the Seth Stanley calling into Tyler's Talking Sports this morning. Golly, look at him. He just woke up. He just rolled out of bed. Look at that hair, boy.
Wish.
Yeah, just rolled out of bed, man. Loving it. Yeah. So I'm taking Mars Hill as well. Yeah. Or wait, no, you're taking Wise. Sorry. Yeah, I'm taking Mars Hill. 35-27.
I like that.
Almost beat Carson Newman 2 weeks ago.
They did.
Pretty impressive. I mean, they've had a pretty impressive season, minus a huge loss to Delta State at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, well, you know how Delta State is.
Delta State. Not Blue Mountain State, Delta State.
Right.
The key to them to win this game is they got to contain Jake Corcoran. Because he's out there corking them wine bottles.
Is that right, Cochran?
It's probably Cochran.
Yeah,
I need to go to a game so I can actually hear the announcer say his name.
That's probably what we should do.
Corcoran, whatever, man. He's going to be slinging the football. That's all I know. Pass the game and force to turn the ball over. That's how they're going to have to try to win this game.
All right. Well, hey, let's move to the big game here for why this good-looking man, Seth Stanley, is here.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Emory and Henry versus number 17. They moved up. 17. Carson Newman. Seth.
Yeah.
What do you think, man?
I think it's going to be a good game. I think Emory's got the advantage playing at home. I don't know. I think it's going to be a different look for Emory. You know, Carson Newman runs that triple option offense, very run-heavy team, completely opposite of the team that Emory is. We're a pass-heavy offense, so I think it's going to be good. I think it'll come down to special teams. It'll come down
like
past games. Carson Newman they start out slow. And they mess up on special teams a couple times, like you saw against Barton, open up the game with a kickoff return on them. So our special teams have always been solid. Our special teams coach is great. He's also our defensive coordinator now. So I think if we stay solid there, we've got a great opportunity to upset them.
I like that.
I like that take a lot. For those listening that don't know, Seth actually played for Emory, long snapper, stud at Lebanon. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, yeah, we appreciate Seth joining us in and giving us Emory take. I like that take a lot. Hadn't even thought about special teams myself. Yeah. Seth, did you know this game is sponsored by Food Country USA?
Hey, it's fantastic. Right?
Ain't that awesome?
I'm so happy
I think it's crazy. Food Country USA, not even Food City. We got Food Country.
Food Country. Food City's too big for us. They're all in Tennessee.
Surely not.
We like that Food Country.
Food Country's going to be.
They
got good coleslaw.
Yeah.
Food Country. It's been a minute. I saw that. I saw a game sponsored by Food Country. It's been a minute.
That's the only place my wife, she's from Saltville. That's the only place they got to shop, brother.
Really?
They got the Food Country, and that's about it.
That's all they got up there.
Well, now I understand. I get it. I understand. I retract my statement.
I never shopped at the Food Country till I was in Saltville and needed food.
There you go. They came through, man. That country came through. Hey, Emory enters this one as 6-1 and 4-1 in conference play.
Yep.
Carson Newman's still undefeated. So
they're about to get that other loss.
So Seth says they're going to get that L.
Be a close game
because it's going to be at Emory and special teams.
Close game.
Yep.
What's your score prediction, Seth?
Carson Newman really hasn't ran away with the game here recently. Emory really hasn't ran away with the game with a team that's played with them all 4 quarters. So I say it's going to be close. I say it's going to be low scoring. I want to keep it around the 23-21 range.
23-21. Ooh, 2-point spread. I like that. I think it's going to be a game. Hess, what's your pick?
Man, he kind of sold me on the whole special teams thing. I didn't really think about that aspect of it, but just the way Emory's been playing here lately, this game is at home. It's going to be an electric atmosphere up there. Give me Emory and Henry 27, Carson Newman 14.
Ooh, even bigger spread.
Yeah.
Hey, Charles Mutter III is going to have a game.
Chuck needs to see. Here's the other thing is when I was playing there, all these guys are like freshmen and sophomore. They're not all the playmakers. It makes me feel old, but it's cool to see those guys kind of grow up and be there. But me giving Chuck a hard time to really being that kind of an athlete now is good to see. But I need him to not make my blood pressure so high and keep the interceptions down. Make sure you make the positive, solid, short game like kind of passes. Kind of got into that rhythm last week against Anderson.
He did
well.
Yeah.
So if we can do that and stay away from trying to do the home run shot so much, I think we continue with the trend of just taking it play by play with Carson Newman because it's going to be.
So just establish the rhythm pretty much. Yep.
Establish the rhythm. I like it.
Not to cut you off, Castle. Sorry.
No. You good, man. I'm going to pick. I'm going to pick Emory as well. I haven't picked against the Wasps this season. So I think they're going to improve to 7-1 and give Carson Newman that first L and hopefully finally get ranked. Emory should be ranked right now.
I don't know
what's up with that.
They lost to an iffy Limestone team because of some big plays. But it's a learning curve.
I mean, they upset Lenore Ryan too earlier in the season.
On an awesome game. I think that kind of showed where Emory's defense is at.
Yeah, their defense is
defense wins
there.
championships.
Yeah, it's there. Score prediction for me is probably going to be a little bit higher than your all's. I'm going to go 31-28.
Yeah. I could see a high scoring game.
A little bit more scoring.
I don't see Emory giving up that many points.
Maybe. I mean, Carson Newman's got a stout offense.
One dimensional though, like I said, run heavy.
They are.
I will say, our strengths are definitely towards. I mean, we've got big guys in the center. We've got super athletic linebackers. Caleb Lundy is one of the best I've seen when he came in. He kind of went down in the division, but he's been a really good player all around ever since, and I think he's just going to be able to key on kind of what's going on there.
That's going to be key. The linebacker play in this game will be huge for Emory, especially against that attack.
Yeah, our weaknesses
picking up those reads.
Yeah, our weaknesses have been containing the corners on the outside runs. So if we can get that in check with our outside linebackers, DNs. Shout out to Ian Ray from Patrick Henry. Always good to rep the Southwest Virginia guys.
Yes, sir.
But if we can do that, let them have a big game, keep contained, I really think Emory's got a good chance of holding up another 0. That's 3 games this season that they haven't allowed an offensive touchdown.
Oof.
We'll see.
Wow.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome. And to do it against Carson Newman.
Yeah, for number 4. They've done
sweeter.
it 3 times, I'm pretty sure. Against Barton. No, only 2. Barton and Anderson, they didn't allow an offense, so that would be their 3rd. Yeah.
Nice.
Last question for Seth here.
Okay.
Are you going to this game?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Oh, man, you're going to have to send me play-by-play.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be messaging you all day.
Yeah.
Give me score updates.
If we got to know this thing, I don't know if you've been to an Emory game. As soon as you step in that stadium, you lose all phone connect. Oh,
really? Yeah. No, I have not. I have not been to an Emory game. It's on my list. That and Wise this year. But every weekend I got something.
The Southwest Virginia Bowl at Emory.
Yep, it's coming up.
Really?
November 9th. Emory going to stomp a mud hole in Wise. I just got to say that.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, hey,
they should.
Listen,
they should.
I told Castle I was going to bring a little UVA Wise hate.
Yeah,
UVA Wise, they've been in the South Atlantic Conference since 2013, 2014, something like that. That was a season they entered Division II. In those years, we are in our second full year of playing in this conference, and we are matched their best winning season so far. So,
ooh,
ouch.
Yeah,
10 years versus 2.
Yeah, I'd say
that's pretty good. I like it.
And Emory's got a nicer campus and a nicer football stadium too. So.
And some great coaches finally rolling in. We actually took UVA Wise's coach, so offensive line coach.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Why can I remember his name?
It's okay.
I like it. Hey, I like it.
You know more about him than we did.
He's naming players we never heard of.
Well, I played with him. Different. Right?
Yeah, that's different. That's different. That's why we brought you, man. This is the Seth Stanley special.
Yes, sir.
The triple S.
Is this going to be like a normal thing we bring?
I'm gonna try to. If Seth's got time now, Seth's busy in school, man.
Hey, listen, I'm
in school right now.
I'm in the school right now.
Early this morning, golly, 6 a.m. here on Thursday morning. He's still in school. That boy pulling all nighters.
Hey, I have.
Yeah.
Shoo. Hitting them books, man.
You ain't giving this degree.
That's right.
Hey,
that's right. I like
Seth, you got anything else, buddy?
Castle can't give me a hard time. I rehabbed him over the phone. three quick messages.
He did. He really did. He really did.
3 quick messages. So
yes.
We got his shoulder fixed up.
Yeah,
Good.
He really did. Yeah, it was pretty bad, but it worked. Yeah. Stretching. Hess sees me stretch with those bands every morning. So
every morning.
Yeah.
It works.
When he gets there on time.
Well, quick free plug. You don't get for many free plugs as physical therapists, because we charge so much. Right?
I got hit up my connections, man. That's why I reached out.
If you ever have shoulder pain, if you ever have joint pain, stretch them and go into an eccentric movement, is what we call it. Increases range of motion.
Okay.
Eccentrics, baby.
Noted.
That's what Emory's going to be doing before the game, getting them eccentrics in.
I still talk to.
They're going to be stretched and ready.
I still talk to my my strength and conditioning coach religiously. Remember,
nice.
Nice. There you go.
Yeah, can't complain there.
Love it, man.
Well, heck yeah.
Love it.
Well, Seth, got anything else, bud?
No. I appreciate y'all letting me on.
Yeah,
I appreciate you joining, brother.
Yeah, I'll be tuning in when this gets posted so I can see what else y'all talk about. Make sure y'all.
Absolutely, man. Don't study too much.
I got a little bit left in me. Got a quiz tomorrow. I got to make sure.
A little bit left in the tank. Well, good luck.
Good luck, buddy. Thank you, bud.
Yeah. Do I just leave this? I guess.
Well, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
See ya.
See you, man.
Buddy. Man, Seth Stanley special.
That was Seth Stanley.
It was.
I couldn't talk, man. He looked so good.
Man, he was ready.
He's good.
Ready for that. Yeah.
He looked real good.
He's a good looking man, ain't he?
He is.
Yeah. I'll make sure he listens to this part tomorrow too.
He needs to.
Good old Seth. That's a good one.
Yes, that's a good guy. I appreciate him being on. That was good. That was our first guest of this season. That was pretty cool.
It was. That's what I told him. I said we haven't had a guest in quite some time. So
that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Hey, shout out to anybody.
Yeah,
shout out to anybody else that's out there, guys. Y'all want to be on the show? There's a topic you want to talk about. You want to get on with us? Holler at
Brian Long. When you gonna come on, man? We got to set something up for the Hokies for you.
Brian Long, Dylan Wall, Jacob
Brian
White, coaches, anybody wants to be on? Give us a take.
Listens, man. If you want to come on, give us a take.
You want?
It don't have to be about football. It'd be about your life, man. We'll sit here and talk.
No, we just two boys like talking about sports. We're here for the boys.
Two boys. Bluefield. University.
Oh, man, this is a big game right here, man.
Versus Pikeville Bears.
Yes,
7 p.m. at Pikeville this Saturday.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's why we got to have so much to do this weekend.
Dude.
We could have hit 2 games. We could hit Emory, then headed over to Pikeville. I would like to hit that Emory game if I didn't already have plans.
Yeah, I probably would have been at the Emory game if Chris hadn't already got these concert tickets and everything.
Yeah, that would be a fun one.
Or I could rush and get back. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, man. I wish we could go to either one of these games. Both these games that we talked about, these last two are going to be huge. But for Bluefield, I mean, undefeated in conference play, Pikeville undefeated in conference play. This is huge for both programs. Dewey Lusk doing some things at Bluefield. They're kind of flying under the radar. They're winning the games that matter. Still working on being a perennial team, but they're winning the games that matter. They're 3-0 in conference play. Pikeville tearing it up. They're 3-4, but they're winning the games that matter in the conference. And here we are. Big matchup Saturday night in Pikeville.
Battle for first place.
Battle for first place.
Who you got in this one, and what's the key to win?
Man, this is a tough one right here because these two schools recruited me pretty hard back in high school. Well, not these two schools. Dewey Lusk.
God, back in 1962?
Yeah, back in 62.
That is crazy.
Dewey was at UVA Wise. He recruited me hard there. Ended up signing there. But Pikeville, me and Dylan Wall actually took a recruiting trip there with Daryl Taylor. They were just building their program. Their football field was also shared on the baseball field. They had a really nice little overlook thing and everything, but they were just on their way up. I remember being in Pikeville, though. There's just a section in the campus where it's these stairs that are straight up, it's like a 90-degree angle. And
What is in Pikeville? I mean, it's Kentucky.
Yeah, I think it was 500 and some stairs. And the freshman
That's like UVA Wise. Says UVA Wise stairs? Is it like
okay,
those?
but this is narrow. These are old narrow. They were built back in the 1800s, so they're all uneven. And apparently freshman hall was at the bottom of that hill and all your classes at the top, and that's the only way to get to the top. They call it they had a name for it. But the football team, they would run that hill and those stairs sometimes. But anyway, so both got some connections with both of these, but I haven't went against my boy Dewey other than one game when I knew they was just going to get blew out. Just kind of letting him know. So give me Bluefield to improve to 4-0 in conference play and give Pikeville that first loss at home and take over sole possession of first place in conference.
Yes, I like that take. That's a dang good take.
I appreciate that, man.
That's a dumb take. Give me UPike big in this one. Give me the Bears 56-35. The key to winning this one is to keep that offense humming like you have the past 2 weeks. God. 2 weeks ago, put up 66. Last week, put up 62. They're going to put up 56 this week.
56?
56.
No way. No way.
Watch and see.
No. Dewey going to come in there and he's going to shut them down.
We'll see, man.
This might be a 3-0 game.
I doubt it.
Hey, that kicker's clutch.
You seen them Bears?
You seen them Rams?
Hey, by the way, shout out to Pikeville's website. Their website's the nicest one that I've been on after looking at all these schools.
Really?
Yes. Go look at it. It's nice. Black and orange. It looks very good. Very professional.
Nice.
Some of these I get on, I'm not going to throw out any shade here, but they don't look the best.
Need some improvements.
Need some technical improvements. Okay.
Gotcha.
Man, next on the docket.
Yeah, we got a big game here.
This is actually a big game. Kind of floating low too.
Yeah.
ETSU versus Wofford at Wofford, 2 p.m. kickoff this Saturday. Bucks look to improve from 4-3.
Yes.
As they head on the road.
Yep.
Wofford currently 3-4.
Who
you got in this one? What's the key to win, Hess?
This game's at Wofford. Is that what we were saying?
Correct. It's at Wofford. Yep. 2 p.m. kickoff.
2 p.m. kickoff.
It's going to be a tight game. I'm going to tell you that.
Keys to this game, 2 p.m. kickoff at Wofford. ETSU won big there last year. Both ETSU's 2-1 in Southern Conference. Wofford's 1-3. 3-4. You know what? Go on, Jalen. Jalen King, man, going to continue to be throwing that football. He's going to improve on his touchdown to interception ratio in this one. Right now, he's got 8 touchdowns on the season to 7 interceptions. But here's the key. He's going to find that little dump-off pass to our boy Irby. He's going to hit him. Boom. Irby's scoring 2 receiving touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown. ETSU is going to win this game 27-13.
27-13. I like that. Now you're talking more sense. Give me the Bucks in this one as well. Close one. 38-35. I'm leaning on 3-point spread.
Do your thing, Jalen.
Do your thing, Jalen.
Yep. Hey, shout out to my boy Chris Hope on defense. Love you, Chris.
Chris Hope. Following us on Insta. Appreciate it.
Yeah, boy. Appreciate it. All right, man. Here's your favorite segment brought to you by Next Level Fitness Club.
Whoa.
Next Level Fitness Club, gym located in Lebanon, 24266. I was about to give out some kind of random phone number, man. 255-25-24/7 Fitness Club. They got all kinds of classes. They got tanning. They got gyms. They don't have showers, but hey, they're working on it.
They got gyms. They got tanning.
Yeah,
they got it all.
But yeah, this Would You Rather segment brought to you by Next Level Fitness Club. Hit them up if you're getting the best physique you've ever wanted to be in.
1806 East Main Street. Hit them up.
All right.
Would you rather?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Maybe.
Are the listeners ready?
I hope they are.
I hope they are too, because this is a good one. I'm excited about this one. Came up with this one too. You know, I kind of threw the other one out there.
Yeah.
Came up with this one as well.
Came up with this one.
Would you rather have a season ticket to your favorite team's games, or a chance to meet your favorite college football player? And after you give that answer, I'm going to ask, which, depending on your answer, we'll wait. Can I get some Jeopardy music going in the background, please? Do you got that?
Give me season tickets to my favorite team.
Season tickets to your favorite team, which is?
The Winnipeg Jets.
The Winnipeg Jets. I was hoping you'd say the Expos. Golly.
No, man. Probably give me the Braves. Season ticket holder to the Braves.
Oh, you can't switch sports. Sorry, it's got to be college football.
It says favorite team.
I know. I'm just messing with you. So it'd be the Atlanta Braves who missed the World Series this year. Okay. Yeah.
Missed the playoffs, you meant?
No, they made the playoffs. First round.
Hey, I'm fine with it. Hey.
2 out of 3, they lost.
There are like 20 other teams that didn't make the playoffs.
Hey, I just like giving you a hard time. I like the Braves. I have nothing against the Braves.
Thanks.
The Yankees, though, is what I am, baby. The Yankees. Yeah. So, who's your favorite college football player?
All time, or like
if you had to pick.
Currently?
All time. Just you've watched somebody, or you've watched film on somebody, and it's your favorite college football player.
Man, I'll be honest. If I couldn't pick a Georgia player, because I love watching Nick Chubb. I mean, I love Chubb. I loved.
You love Chubb.
I love Chubb, man. Hey, nothing wrong with little Chubb. You know what I mean?
Nick Chubb.
Several players.
I like Nick Chubb as well.
There's several players. I mean, Tech had some great DBs like D'Angelo Hall. He was great to see. You all had A.J. Johnson. That was one of my favorite linebackers I've ever watched play in person. Yeah. But somebody it didn't matter who was playing. Like if Georgia was playing or whoever I was wanting to watch was playing, I turned on his game. It was Johnny Manziel.
Oh, yeah. Johnny 2.0, baby.
Johnny football. Johnny football at Texas A&M was just
Money Manziel, baby. Money Manziel. Yeah.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
Yeah, he'd be a cool one to meet, definitely.
Yeah.
He's got a cool story.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you haven't listened to the Shannon Sharp interview with him, go listen to that.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's great. Yeah, so if I had to pick this one, I'd probably pick the season tickets too.
And I know you're going Tennessee.
Yeah, I'm going to pick the Vols, obviously. I wouldn't miss a game for my life. But if I had to pick a college football player, I'm going to throw you a loop here. I like to meet Eric Berry, man.
Eric Berry?
Yes.
I like Eric Berry. He's a hard-hitting safety,
Berry,
man.
I mean,
when he baptized Tim Tebow at Neyland was one of the greatest moments of my entire life.
Well, he was great in the NFL, too.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's just got a great...
But I remember that vividly because I was a Tim Tebow, I can't stand it. I'm tired of hearing about him. And when Tim
Tebow would be a good one to meet, too.
Tebow would be great. But when Tebow rolled to the right side and went to rush that football, Eric Berry came out of nowhere
that's back before he had all these rules, man.
He reminded me of Sean Taylor.
Yeah,
Sean Taylor played for the Redskins and played for Miami.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's Sean Taylor, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he was a hard-hitting safety. I've never seen Tebow take a hit that hard in my life.
Yeah, awesome. I liked Eric Berry. One of my favorite players all time. He's a defensive guy, which is not me, but that's you.
That is me. God, there's so many Georgia defensive players I'd pick. There's some Tech defensive players, too.
There's a lot more players that I could choose from.
Another one that I hear a lot of people talk about, I know we got to move on, but there's another one that a lot of people talk about, Marcus Mariota.
Oh, yeah.
People talk about him like he is the greatest person to be around. Apparently he's just an incredible person.
What's the dude that went to Notre Dame that got catfished? What's his name again?
Teo.
Teo. Yeah. I'd like to meet him just to hear that story. Any of these players that got these documentaries or anything, I think that'd be cool.
You want to bring him on?
Yeah, let's see if we can get him. I'd like to meet the guy that...
He's on right now. You just can't see him.
I'd like to meet the guy that was a lineman for Vandy that said the Alabama would come to our house. I'd like to meet him. I'd like to meet him. Any of those guys. I mean, just some, one of those ones that went viral for something, or they got a segment about them. I mean, any of those guys. You're an air house now. When you come to Vandy, you're an air house now. Lost 56-0. Yeah.
Alabama, you're next.
Yeah, Alabama, you're next. They have 4-0. Yep.
Oh God, that was great.
Good times. Good times. Man, we do have to move on. We've been on this too long.
I love it.
Y'all let us know. Would you pick your favorite college football player? Which player would that be? Or would you pick a season ticket holder?
And the reason I want to say the Braves is because that's the sports team I've been a fan of since I knew, like, baseball. Like,
I
get
that.
That was my team, and I've always, like, thought about – me and Chris have talked about moving to Georgia when we get older and the kids are done gone or whatever. So I just –
Oh, geez, sounds like depressing. Golly.
Yeah, boy.
So depressing. Well, when the kids are gone, you know.
Yeah, kids are getting gone, you know.
Shoo-wee. I like it.
Yeah, buddy.
Game day.
Game day. Where are they going
College
this week?
game day. They going to Washington, man.
Nope, they're not going
At
to
Indiana, sorry.
They're going to Bloomington.
Going to Indiana. Sorry about that. I looked at that wrong.
They're going to Bloomington, Indiana.
Indiana. Pretty far from Washington. That's who they're playing.
It is who they're playing.
That's who they're playing.
Yep.
This Saturday, noon kickoff. Right after game day. Right after they get their picks, kickoff.
Boom, kickoff.
Game odds for this one. Are you ready for this? It's a tighter game than people expect. Over under. 53.5.
Ooh.
Spread.
Give me over on the over under there. Let's go ahead and tell you.
Over on that. All right, I like that. Spread plus 6.5 to Washington. So they got Indiana favored.
And see, Indiana is without their starting quarterback, Curtis Rourke. He's out.
Keep that in mind, guys. That's all I'm going to say.
I mean, I'm not saying that Travion Jackson and Travion Johnson won't be good because he played last year for him, but Rourke has been the number one quarterback in college football this year overall.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
It is a big deal.
I mean, you got to take the helm, and this is a crucial game, honestly. Yeah. I mean, Washington's 4-3, 2-2 in conference play. Indiana is 7-0, 4-0 in conference play.
But
ranked higher than Bama.
Yeah, yes. You got to think here too. Former SEC quarterback and probably the biggest missing piece of that Mississippi State offense, Will Rogers, transferred to Washington out of Mississippi State, and he's not got too bad of stats either.
153, 212 pass attempts.
Yeah.
18, 20 yards, 13 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. That's not bad numbers.
Not bad at all.
Because you look at Rourke, and I mean, he's 135 to 181. 1941 passing yards, 15 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. So that's pretty close stats there.
It is.
Honestly, man, looking at the stats, I mean, they're pretty well equal on paper.
Yeah.
ESPN right now indicator gives Indiana an 83.8% chance to win this game. So that's only leaving 16.2% for Washington.
Indiana.
I do think Indiana being at home is going to help.
Yes.
I would say that, and college game day being there for like the first time.
Yes.
Is it the first time?
It is.
It's got to be close.
No, it's not. They were there when Ohio State went there 3 years ago.
Okay, so
2019.
Like second time.
Yes.
Okay, I knew it couldn't be much.
Yes, hold on. I got one good stat here.
This is definitely the best Indiana team that we've seen.
Indiana is the number one scoring offense in the entire country at 48.7 points per game.
Yeah, guys, take that over on points.
Yeah.
I don't think Washington's defense can stop it.
I don't see it happening. This is going to be a
I don't see that happening at all. Speaking of not stopping it, what's your prediction?
Man, my prediction here is, okay, I have Rourke, backup quarterback again. He's going to be a little shaky, so you're going to have to lean on that run game. And going to have to give the ball to Ellison. I think Ellison is the key for Indiana. This year he's got 514 yards and 8 touchdowns. I think he finishes this game. I think his stats will improve to over 700 yards rushing. He is going to go off in this game. And he's going to score 2 touchdowns, and I think that's the key to this game.
I like it. What's your score prediction?
Indiana 57, Washington 48.
57-48. Wow. Over 100 is what Hess is saying.
Yes,
I like that. Indiana's going to come play again. They're going to put everything on the field. They're going to show Washington what they're made of. But it's not going to be enough.
Why you got to do that, man? Why you got to do that? Why you got to break the hearts of Indiana? We're trying to set this up to where they play Ohio State and they're undefeated.
I don't see Indiana escaping the full season till then. I just don't. I like Rodgers. I liked him at Mississippi State. I think he's a great quarterback. He also got Jay Coleman.
Jay Coleman.
He's got more yards than Nelson. He's also got about 26 more carries. But 681 yards on the season, 5 touchdowns.
Here's the deal, though. Here's what I'm wanting right here. I mean, you're going to Appy State on November 23rd. I want us to leave Appy State, and I want us to fly to Columbus and watch Indiana beat that Ohio State high end.
We gotta get some donations. Hey, y'all hit that donate box.
Right, I'm
We gotta get that private jet up there. Come on, guys.
Right.
Yeah, give me Washington. I think they're gonna be over over on the points.
Okay.
It's gonna be a close game. 38-35.
38-35. Man,
Nobody's gonna pick Washington. So here I am.
I mean, but I look back to the last 5 games for Washington. They've scored 19 points, 24 points, 18 points, 27 points, and 16 points.
And you got to think about this too. I mean, Nebraska. I was very high on Nebraska all year. I got creamed by Indiana, 56-7.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I say this guys, don't. I mean, I'm a huge bettor on this. Okay, this is a huge risk for me saying that Washington's going to win this game.
I just don't.
But I will promise you, take the over on the points.
I just don't see it. I don't see Washington pulling this one out. The only thing that I can see Washington switching time zones too. They're going through 2 time zones. This is a noon kick. I don't see it.
All the cards are stacked against them. That's the best time to pick them.
But I will say, without having Rourke, a 6-year senior, out of Bowling Green, I think that's where he came from. So I think that'll be an effect for them. But I don't see Indiana missing a beat here. We'll see
Saturday.
We will see. Another big matchup, days, though.
Baby.
Big ACC matchup right here.
Huge.
You got unranked Syracuse, the Orange, 5-1, taking on Pittsburgh, who is still undefeated and sitting at 6-0. And where's Pitt ranked? Do you know?
Don't have it on here.
I got you. You're good. Just continue.
They're top 25.
Yeah, they're 22nd.
Yeah, this game's 7:30 p.m. kickoff. This game's at Pittsburgh. Yeah, Syracuse 5-1. Pitt still undefeated 6-0. Right now, while Hess is looking that up, Syracuse is Pittsburgh's favored, 6-point favorite in this one.
This is a Thursday night matchup. Sorry. Whew.
Oh, yeah, tonight. Sorry.
Yeah. This is tonight. This is tonight's game.
I didn't say tonight. Sorry, guys. I'm off my game.
We were talking about Saturday there, so we got stuck. But yeah, this is tonight's game. It's
even have it right there in our notes.
Number 19 Pittsburgh versus Syracuse.
Yeah, 19 Pittsburgh. All right. Yeah, So we got that established.
Yeah.
All right, they're ranked. Total over under 62.5. How you feeling that?
Give me under.
I'm gonna take under as well.
It's a night game, and I don't know. I'm calling it Heinz Field.
How you feeling on that spread? How you feeling on that spread? +6, Syracuse.
It is +6 Syracuse.
I think I'm gonna take +6 Syracuse. Yeah. I don't think they lose by 6 or more.
So you're taking Syracuse to lose? Are you taking them to at least cover?
Yeah, they'll cover. That's what I'm getting at.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I definitely think you're going to see a low scoring game. I definitely think you're seeing.
I think I'm just going to take over unders this week on my bets.
Okay. I definitely think you see under 62.5 right here.
I'd agree with that. I think both defenses are pretty sound.
Yeah.
ESPN 69.7% with Pittsburgh.
Who are these people? Who does this?
I don't know. It's a matchup predictor. I don't know if
these
AI
according to ESPN analytics. Who?
It's the analytics of ESPN. Shout out to those guys. Appreciate it.
I don't even know who they
whatever they are. I don't know. Whoever does it. Analytics. Yeah. Analytics is analytics, man. You got business analytics, ESPN analytics.
All right.
That leaves Syracuse with a 30% chance to win this game. Keys for each team to win, Hess.
Give me yours first. How about that?
All right. It's real simple for Syracuse. Kyle McCord. He's the man. Need to have a game like he did against UNLV when they went to overtime. He threw 60 times in that game. I need it again.
You're a big Kyle McCord guy.
I am. I like him. Hey, Ohio State, he was decent. They just didn't really let him play. On the season right now, he's through 282 attempts, 185 complete passes.
Yeah.
2,160 yards, 19 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions. That's pretty good stats. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good stats.
That's not shabby. So that's why I'm high on him. And I think that's the key to beating Pitt. I think he's got to pick apart their defense. Pick apart Pitt.
Pick apart Pitt.
Pitt. Key to win. Shut down McCord. It's that simple. Do the opposite.
I think
shut him down. What kind of? I mean, you got Allen on Syracuse, but
right.
What kind of run game they really got? Easier said than done.
Yeah.
If they can shut them down, they'll win the game.
Man, I look at it this way. My keys this game: can Holstein continue to put up the numbers he's been putting up as quarterback for Pittsburgh? He continues to put up these numbers. I think Pittsburgh could easily walk away with a huge victory in this game. But on the flip side of it, you got a guy who was completely threw in the trash, said you're not good enough to be here, and is now in Heisman talks. I mean, he's not one of the top 4, but he's in the top 10 right now.
He's top 10, yeah.
In Kyle McCord. They got him ranked, I think, 7th right now. This dude was said, hey, you're not good enough to play at Ohio State. We want to go do whatever, go with Will Howard and whoever else we got. This dude went to Syracuse, and then he had a coach that wanted him, and Coach Fran Brown. If you don't know who he is, he was former defensive back coach for the University of Georgia. He's the 31st coach that Syracuse has had. Me and you were talking about coaches this week with Georgia and Tennessee. Syracuse had 31, and we've had 26 coaches between the two of us.
Jeez.
So my thing is, Fran, he's got Kyle McCord, somebody nobody wanted. And he's up here at Syracuse, took a job that not many people wanted, and he's going to install that Kirby Smart mentality. I think Syracuse wins this game.
What's your score?
Syracuse 20, Pittsburgh 14.
2014.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to pick the Big Orange in this one.
Big Orange, what I'm going with, baby. Let's go.
Big Orange, baby. 42-38. Got to go over on them points, Ez.
Is that a Tennessee thing?
Yeah, that's why I'm picking them.
I think it's under, though.
I'll tell you why I'm picking Syracuse.
Are they the real Orange, though?
I'm going to switch sports on you. You know why.
Carmelo, baby.
Carmelo Anthony, baby. Shout out to you, Josh Williams, if you listen.
Wait a minute, though. Like, when you say GBO and Neyland, are we talking about the Big Orange? And
we don't specify.
That's the name of the mascot in Syracuse. Big Orange.
The Big Orange.
That's
why
weird.
I said in my notes. Give me the Big Orange.
I need Syracuse and Tennessee to play each other.
Hey, I'm down for it. A lot of
GBO,
orange.
and then he's out there dancing, thinking they're talking about him, but they're not.
And you can't tell which fan's which.
Yeah, everybody. No, the Syracuse orange is a little bit
I know they're
brighter.
blue, too.
It's a little bit brighter, too.
Orange and blue.
Yeah.
I like Syracuse, man.
He's
getting a cramp. He's getting a cramp. He's going down on the stream. He didn't eat his bananas.
I ate 2 today.
He did leg day, guys, this morning. He's suffering.
Yeah, it did suck real bad.
He did leg day at 4:30 in the morning. Now he's on the pod for y'all.
I do it for you guys.
Saturday. Now we're speaking of Saturday.
Yes.
Huge game here. October 26th. That is this Saturday, guys. Hard to believe we're almost through October.
I can't believe
Number 12, Notre Dame versus ranked number 24, Navy.
Yes, sir.
Noon kickoff at Navy.
Yes, sir.
Notre Dame 6-1.
Screw them.
Navy 6-0.
America.
America, baby. Over under 52.5.
Under.
Under. Going
yes.
under.
Yes, under.
Going under. So that's my first under, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
This is a 12.5 spread.
Mm-hmm.
They got Notre Dame favored 12.5.
Yeah, they do.
Not sure how I feel about that. ESPN analytics.
What do you see the TTS analytics?
Yeah, TTS going to bring their own stuff out. 90.9% chance for Notre Dame to win this game. I will say, last year Notre Dame dog walked Navy.
They did, but also Notre Dame earlier this year had a 99.9% chance to beat Northern Illinois. So
they did. Poor Northern Illinois. They're not ranked anymore, are they?
They haven't won many games since.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happens, man. Riley Leonard. I love Riley Leonard. I do.
I love Riley. Struggling
that he
this year,
plays
though.
for Notre Dame, but he is struggling.
Mightily.
1,182 yards on the season, only 6 passing touchdowns, and 3 interceptions.
Yeah.
Still got 2-to-1 ratio.
Yeah.
That's a low numbers as long as we've been in the season. Yeah, man. What's the keys for each team to win? You got to wake up.
Man, it's early morning. It's early. Keys to win this game, though, is Notre Dame. For Notre Dame, get Riley Leonard going. Get him going. Let him do what he was doing down at Duke. Get that passing game. Just start torturing Navy. It's Navy, people. Come on. You're Notre Dame. You're the Fighting Irish. This game is this game at Navy or Notre Dame?
This game's at Navy.
This game's at Navy. That's interesting. That's a whole different perspective right there. So I was going to say something about touchdown Jesus, but forget that. But, just get Riley Leonard going. Establish him. Let's up those numbers a little bit. Let's see Riley Leonard go for 300 yards passing. Give me 3 touchdowns, and Notre Dame walks out of Navy with an easy win. But, like you said, this game it's at a neutral site. It's at MetLife Stadium.
But it's Navy's the home team.
Navy is the home team, but this game is in MetLife in New York, or New Jersey. So that's pretty neat. So they're playing in a huge stadium. It's going to be a huge crowd. The Naval Cadets are going to be there. The keys, though, for Navy, no turnovers. This offense cannot afford the turnovers at all. Their quarterback is also their leading rusher. He has 888 yards passing, 10 touchdowns to 1 interceptions, but he's also got 79 carries for 621 yards and 10 touchdowns. This dude might as well be their wide receiver for him, too. But
doing it all.
Leading receivers got 23 receptions for 485 yards and 5 touchdowns. I'm not going against Navy in this. My dad was in the Navy. He served 4 years. Appreciate his service. So give me Navy to upset.
Shout out Scott. No free shout-outs, though.
Upset Notre Dame and move up in the rankings to keep this hope for chaos alive against them in Army.
I like that a lot, man. Keys for me, Notre Dame. You're going with Leonard, which rightfully so. He does need to get going. But I'm going to stick with the run game with Jeremiah Love. I think if you make Navy's defense stop the run and then open up the playbook for Leonard, that's going to get him going. So you got to establish that run game early. Navy can't do what you did last year. Got to be able to score some points against this defense. That's going to be tough. Force Riley Leonard to play terrible. And I mean, you do that, I think you can win this game.
That's the thing that Notre Dame's really going to have to do, too. The linebackers are going to have to play a flawless game because Navy and this single-wing offense that they run, it's all about linebackers and playing responsibility football. I don't care if you're the best pass rusher in the league. If you don't play your responsibility and play the zone you got to get, this single-wing offense will tear you up, and Navy has done it to everybody they played this year, and Notre Dame is next in line. So that's going to be huge on Notre Dame.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. I'm not picking against Navy as well. This is America, last time I checked.
Yeah.
So 27-21, Navy.
I like it, man. I like it.
Big.
Hey, big win right there. That'd be huge for Navy. Huge. But you know what? I bet they don't rush the field.
I bet they don't because they have modesty. I was going to say modesty. I mean, military forces are modest, respectful.
Ships.
Good people. Not saying balls ain't, but
All right. Next game, though. Big game here. Another game where ESPN Analytics seems to not even care about the other team. You got the IO game here. Illinois versus Oregon. I about said Indiana. I
heard you.
I had them on line. And the I got me. It's got your boy. It's got your boy in it. It's got old Altmaier in it. You've been talking big about him most of the year, how effective he's been, how accurate he has been. 15 touchdowns and 1 interception, so you're not wrong there. But on the flip side, they got the flying Hawaiian, Dylan Gabriel.
I love Dylan Gabriel.
Short.
Looks about like 5'10", probably.
I don't know what he is. Let me look him
That's
up.
short in Hess's book, though. I forget. Illinois 6-1 in this one. Oregon still 7-0, undefeated.
Are you 5'10"?
Over under?
Are you 5'10"?
I'm right at 5'10", yeah. I'm going to buy those boosted. Hang on. I'm going to go a plug here. No free shout-outs. But there's been some shoes keep popping up in my ads that boost you up 3 inches, apparently. So I'm going to grab those one day and wear them so I'm like 6'1" for you.
The flying Hawaiian is 6 foot, 200 pounds.
Is he 6 foot, really?
Yeah, 6 foot, 200.
He got a couple inches on me. It's all right. How much you weigh?
200.
200. All right. I was close. I had him in weight there last year.
Did you?
I was right at it.
Luke Altmaier is 6'2", 205.
My boy.
How in the world did Mississippi State let this man go?
The real question is, how's Gabriel see over the line, man? That's what I can't understand.
He got that Drew Brees mentality.
He got that Russell Wilson mentality.
That Drew Brees mentality.
Russell Wilson. Anyway, guys, back to the sports here. Yeah. Illinois got 21.5. Plus 21.5 for Illinois to win this game.
So it means Oregon's a 21.5 point favorite.
21.5 point favorite for Oregon, yes. Guys, I'm only going to tell you. You take Illinois right there. Plus 21.5. Take Illinois. The over-under 54.5. You take the over. It's going to be a high-scoring game. 21.5. I about fell over when I saw that spread.
Well, nobody's respected them this year. Nobody thought they'd be here. Nobody respected. No respect. This game's at Oregon, too, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Biggest thing different between these teams, just looking at stats, is the rush game.
Yes, running game is big. I mean, Jordan James is absolutely he's been killing it.
He's a dog, man.
When Dylan Gabriel's had a bad game, James has stepped up. He's got 121 carries for 717 yards and 8 touchdowns. On the other side of the ball, Illinois is still trying to find a running back, to be honest.
Yeah, they're half the attempts and half the yards.
Yes, sir.
So that just tells you right there it's more of a pass game. But that's why they got Altmaier, man. That's why I said it. I've been high on them all year.
Yep.
Keys for each team to win. Oregon. Lean on your offense. Offense is electric. Defense is right there as well.
Yeah.
My question to you, are they deserving of the number one spot?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think they've done anything this year to say no.
My thing is, we'll see what they're made of again.
Yeah.
I think it's hard to not bet on Dylan Gabriel to continue his dominance, honestly.
Right.
He's been the same guy every game. Illinois, lean on no turnovers. Again, I know we say that a lot, but that is the truth. That's momentum. Altmaier, as mentioned, 1 interception on the year.
Mm-hmm.
Keep this up, and I think we'll have a dang good football game.
I think it's going to be a good game. I mean, this is a 3:30 kick in Oregon. I know Seth Stevens is probably going to kill me before he hears the end of my take here because big Oregon guy. But I think a lot of people are sleeping on Illinois here. They are the Fighting Illini. These guys are going to come to fight. And the last time they played a AP number one team was November 10th, 2007, when they played number one Ohio State and won 28-21. And you know what? They're going to have to repeat history because history does repeat itself. Give me Illinois in this game, 28-21.
Yeah, give me the Ducks, 42-31. All that talk about Illinois and how high I am on Altmaier. Yeah, Ducks, 42-31. Quack!
Interesting.
But I am going to say this. I do hope Illinois does beat them.
Chaos.
I mean, I like it. I like it.
Chaos.
Another big game.
Huge.
SEC Nation, number 21, Missouri.
Yes, sir.
Versus number 15, Alabama. 3:30 p.m. kickoff at Alabama.
In Tuscaloosa.
Tuscaloosa, Denny Bryant Stadium at Saban Field.
Did you say Denny Bryant?
I think I did.
It's Bryant Denny.
Bryant
it's fine.
Denny Stadium.
It's fine. They don't know. They've lost to Tennessee. They've lost to Vandy.
Tennessee owns them. I don't care.
State of Tennessee.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. That's all we got for Alabama. Next game, got Vandy versus Texas. I'm just kidding.
Really going to skip over it, guys? Come on, man.
I'm just kidding. I mean, Alabama hasn't been playing Alabama football, so I'm just kind of like whatever about them. But yeah, Jalen Milroe's really been struggling here lately. He's got 13 touchdowns on 6 interceptions. On the other side of the ball, this has been a big disappointment. Brady Cook, he's got 7 touchdowns and 1 interception, but he does have 1,500 yards passing. The other thing here is, where's our boy Luther Burden?
Not even in top receiver
yards,
Does he
even play anymore? And that shocks me. They're not standing on business anymore down there in Missouri. Dinkowitz made shirts because they got bowl eligible. Like that's what you're reaching for in Missouri, is just to win 6 games to get bowl eligible. There's a college football playoff, dummy. If I had said Dummowitz, but it didn't work out as way I wanted it to.
Dummowitz.
So you start out ranked number 7 in
you
the
got
country.
No wits, Dummowitz.
Number 7, number 9 in the country preseason, and you've lost to you about lost to Vandy, which okay we see, but you struggled against a lot of teams. You're going to Tuscaloosa. DeBoer's pissed off because the boosters and everybody are wanting rid of him. Milroe doesn't even know if he's going to play because everybody's talking bad about him. Apparently, Ryan Williams' sister painted his fingernails Vols orange, so his fingernails will be Vols orange during this game.
Ooh, he'll be lit up, baby.
There's talks of him transferring to Knoxville. Just kidding. I just want to see what you'd say.
Don't tell Randy.
But Alabama, play Alabama football. Play what we know. Stop doing whatever it is they've been doing here lately. Do what Alabama does. For Missouri, it's time to wake up. It's time to show the country why you were ranked 7th in the preseason. You're in the SEC. You're not in the Big 12. You play big boy football here, and it's time to do it.
I think if Missouri loses this game, sports, big boys.
I think if Missouri loses this game, I think they're looking for a new head coach. They brought back 97% of their production from last year, and
Missouri should be
up there.
They should be up there. I agree with that. They should be top 10 program.
The tides are rising, man. But it ain't rising high enough because you know what? Tigers can swim. Give me Missouri in this game, 31-24.
Oh, 31-24. I like it, Missouri. The spread on this one, guys, is Alabama favored at 13.5.
Oof.
That's a big spread after what they've just went through the past couple weeks. Over under 55.5. Ooh.
I see that. I can see it over.
I could with these defenses, yes. And if Milroe gets going, then yeah, I could see that. Right now, ESPN has Alabama 82.4% chance to win this game. So they're still high on Alabama, even though they've had a couple rough weeks here. My thing is, time to see what you made of Alabama. You just went to Neyland, lost an opportunity to really try and make a run for the playoff.
Yeah.
You're 2 losses now. Going to have to make a big splash here, finish out undefeated, and hope some other teams lose. My question is, where's the run game? This is Alabama football.
I'm going to tell you what I think happened.
I don't know where the run game at.
I think Derrick Henry, everybody was talking about being washed up and it was time for the Titans to get rid of him. He moved on to Baltimore, or he wanted to go to Dallas. Jerry Jones said, you're not good enough to play here, so he went to Baltimore. I think he went down there, knew Nick Saban was no longer in Alabama, so there was no more sacrificement of the freshmen and sacrificement of the GOATs that Saban used to do to give them the strength to beat these teams, and that's what Derrick Henry did. He took that from them, and Alabama don't have that anymore. So
They need to get the running back here, Jam Miller. He needs to get on that Derrick Henry diet.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll help that run game.
Maybe.
Run game's been stagnant. He's only Jam Miller's got 63 carries, 402 yards on the season right now.
I think Milroe's like right behind him.
Yeah, he is. Milroe's struggling past couple weeks. We've seen that. He's having a hard time reading defenses, turning the ball over quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got to straighten that act up a little bit.
Yeah.
Missouri, again, Luther Burden, where you at? Need to get him going somehow in this game. I mean, he's going to have to step up. This is a huge game for them. Key for them for their defense is also still to try to put Milroe in interception, fumble, turnovers. Give me the Tide for a turnaround victory, 31-27.
Ooh, man, you about close, but we got different winners.
Yeah, I'm going to pick the Tide. It's at home. They play pretty good there. Beat Georgia. I could be like, nah, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there. I was going to.
Go ahead.
Nah.
Go ahead.
Nah.
Go ahead.
We got a lot of hokey listeners.
Go there.
Nah.
Go there.
Nah, I'm not going to, man. We're going to move on to the next team here. Number 5, Texas versus number 25, Vandy at Vandy. 4:15 p.m. kickoff. Another big game. Nobody saw this coming in the season. Vandy. 18.5 underdog. I feel like you're staring in my soul. 18.5 underdog. 53.5 over under.
Hey,
What do you feel about that?
Did you hear what Vandy said today?
I didn't. I worked.
They said they were upset that Georgia beat Texas because they were looking forward to beating another number one. They also hung up the net.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the net. I saw the
section.
net for the student section. That's shade right there. That's hilarious.
They said they may keep it up too for the Tennessee game because they said the Tennessee likes to throw stuff too, so they may keep it up.
Absolutely, they like to throw mustard bottles. I can't say nothing.
They're taking care of the other student bodies.
I respect that. That's why they're
doctors. It'd be great when somebody throws something, forgets about it, and smacks them in the face. Then
that's
they have to go to Vandy Hospital.
They think ahead. Shout out to you, Jacob. Texas 6-1 now after losing to Georgia, soundly losing to Georgia. 2-1 in conference. Vandy 5-2, ranked 25th. Wow.
Oh, man,
Matchup predictor for this one, ESPN Analytics, 90.6% chance for Texas to win this game. So they are still high on the Longhorns.
Mm-hmm.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, rightfully so.
Quinn Ewers going to be starting this game.
Yep.
You know, him and Arch both looked lost last week, but I think Quinn Ewers going to figure it out.
I think Stark made a bad decision pulling Ewers in that situation. I don't know why you do that.
You leave your leader in. Let him figure it out.
Yep.
Pavia going to keep tearing it up probably.
Best quarterback on the field in this game.
Yeah, he's Johnny Manziel 2.0.
Yes, sir.
Money Pavia. Dinero Pavia. Let's go, baby. That's what his first name needs to be.
He's also leading in rushing.
Yeah, man, he's leading rushing and passing. He's a one-man show, really.
He's doing it.
You got Stowers on wide receiver, 463 yards, 2 touchdowns.
That's their tight end. He's the number 1 tight end in the country right now.
That's pretty solid. He's got more passing yards than Bond.
Yes.
So I like that. Get Pavia going early for Vandy. That's going to be the key for them to win.
Yep.
Texas, read the defense, be able to scan their defense. Don't come in there lost. Like Georgia was throwing blitz packages. Y'all were all over the place. Didn't know what the heck was going on. I don't think Vandy's got the same defense as UGA. I will say that. I think UGA's defense is stellar. But Vandy's offense, honestly, in my opinion, one of the best offenses in the SEC. So that's going to be tough.
I gotta give them credit too. I mean, they're on their offense. They were able to keep Bama off the field. They were able to run the football, keep time of possession during that Bama game, keep Milroe off the field. But their defense does what they have to do. They know they're going to give up touchdowns, but they do just enough to continue to give that offense the time they need. But they play well enough to keep the field position in the favor for their offense.
I like that, man. What's your pick?
Anchor down, baby. Give me Vandy.
Anchor down. Score?
27-26, Vandy.
27-26. I like that a lot. Give me the Commodores as well with a shocker again. Doc's going to be partying once more. They're going to carry that goalpost down Nashville, down Main Street there. 28-27.
Ooh, taking it down Broadway.
Taking it down Broadway.
Hey, I never lie, man.
All right, Zach. Other notables
Yes, sir.
for this awesome weekend of football we got coming up. We got App State on the docket. App State versus Georgia State. Tough one. App State's struggling this year.
I don't want to go against Georgia State because I've been kind of liking them this year with Clay Helton down there, but I want Appy State to continue to win, maybe get hot before we head down there. So give me Appy State in this game, 48-36.
Yeah, Aguilar's got to get going.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he had a great season past couple of years. Still not a bad season this year, but it's just not the same Appy State team that we've seen in previous years. Give me App State as well. Not going to pick against them since we're going there. Close game, 35-31.
I like it. Next one we got Arkansas versus Mississippi State. Who you got in this one?
Yeah, Arkansas, baby. Give me them pigs. Give me them hogs. 10-point win.
Give me the
reason, you know why I'm saying that? 41-31.
I like it. 41-31.
Because Mississippi State's been losing games by 10. That's why I said that.
I know.
You looked at me like, what?
No.
You looked at me like dumb-wits.
You're good. I'm going to pick the puppies, the little bulldog of the conference, to get that big win that they've been scratching at. They're going to take a big chunk out of them hogs. Give me Mississippi State 24-7.
Oh, wow. Shut down Arkansas.
Yep. Another big game. Battle of the Techs.
Battle of the Techs. Georgia Tech.
Which one's more technical?
Versus Virginia Tech.
Georgia Tech.
Technically speaking, who do you have?
Technically speaking, I'm taking the Hokies in this one. Hokies, Hokies. Feed the ball to Tootin and let him toot toot all the way down the field, baby.
Toot toot. He's going to break the record again, baby. Give it to Tootin. I like that. I need the Hokies to win out till November 9th. So, give me the Hokies.
Hokies.
Close game.
Hokies.
Close game, 42-20.
Hokies. 42-20.
Yeah, close game, 22-point spread.
That'd
be a close game for some Tech fans, man.
This next one's huge. This next one's a big game.
Yeah, this game's huge.
I
wanted to put this on our main picks, but we just have so many games.
Yeah. Number 8, LSU versus number 14, Texas A&M.
These are like the battle of the SEC guys right now.
Yes, it is. This is huge right here. And give me Mike Elko and Texas A&M. Keep on rolling because Brian Kelly, I don't ever pick him.
God, I had a hard time writing this one down because I really don't know. This is a toss-up, in my opinion. You know, what are you going to get out of Texas A&M's offense? True. What are you going to get out of LSU's defense?
True.
LSU's one-dimensional on offense.
I think Mike Elko is a better coach than Brian Kelly. Give me Texas A&M.
Give me A&M close. 28-26.
Give me A&M 47, LSU 31.
Whoa. 47 on the docket. Another big game here. Kind of quiet.
Very quiet, sleepy team in this one.
Kind of game I like.
Number 3, Penn State. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys, put them on upset alert this game against Wisconsin.
Yeah, give me Wisconsin in this one.
Taking Wisconsin?
Wisconsin.
Low-scoring
game. 2017.
2017. You're taking Wisconsin. This game is in Camp Randall in Wisconsin. Give me the Badgers in this one. Huge upset. Finally break down Penn State because if Penn State don't lose this weekend, they're going to lose next weekend to Ohio State. So just go ahead and get your loss out of the way, Penn State. Give me the Badgers in this one, 24-17.
24-17. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, I think it'll be a low-scoring game.
Big ACC matchup right here. Number 22, SMU versus Duke. Who you got?
I like the Blue Devils, man. I like what I've seen from them. First year beating Florida State. Malik looks great, honestly.
Malik Murphy looks great. Defense looks really good.
I like Duke.
This is in Wallace Wade Stadium. It's a night game. It's tough to play down there in recent years at night. SMU new to the ACC, and they're going to leave an impression right here. Give me SMU big in this game, 43-17.
The Mustangs.
Yes, sir. Giddy up.
28-24.
Oof.
Go Blue Devils, baby.
All right, another big matchup. Nebraska at the Horseshoe in Ohio State. Who you got?
Would have been. Nebraska got cream pied by freaking. I mean, it was 56-7, dude. I mean, just demolished. Got oatmeal cream pie out here. I swear, it was terrible, terrible. Creamed, man. 56-7. Golly. Yeah. It's not going to be close. Ohio State's going to dog walk them.
Oh, God. Give me Nebraska 21-17.
42-20.
You said that.
Well, yes, it's true. They got creamed. Destroyed.
Cream pie.
They did. Oatmeal cream pie. Splattered them, baby.
We're not going to make this explicit. All right, guys.
How's that explicit?
It's not. It's fine. Be sure, guys, you get your picks in unlike I did last week and totally forget about them and not make them. Be sure you get them college pick'ems in before 12 o'clock on Saturday. Trey Bunn's out to a commanding lead. It looks like nobody's going to catch him, to be honest with you. So, I'm going to try to hack his account.
Smart.
And change his picks.
Smart.
To mess him up. So, guys, you have a chance this week. We'll see what happens. Be sure you get those picks in. Looks like Trey's on his way to winning $50. Other than that, guys, like I said at the beginning, if you're not already following us, liking us, subscribe to us, listening to us, get to doing it. We love you. We've had a great time with you. That's all I got. Castle?
I ain't got a thing, man. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. All right, man. I got to get to work.
Same, bro. I'm late.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to get fired.
Toodles.
Toodles.